Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with Liv and Raquel.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy, Adam Pearce, pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Nia Jax. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Jordan.
If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside. Hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Nia Jax annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did she challenge this woman to a match where she will be locked in a cell with her? It is madness.
That's not madness, Wade. That's courage. The Archetype will walk through hell to get back to the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania.
Nia says that is her spot as she took out Roxanne Perez to take it. So I hope the Archetype get her revenge on her tonight.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. What's she looking for under the ring?
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
Nia putting it together, man.
Alabama slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Nia Jax thinks she deserves the Archetype spot at WrestleMania. She's trying to take it from her. In hell, in a cell.
Oof! Knee to the face in retaliation.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Cinches up the arm and a series of boots.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Jax's resiliency being tested here.
Oh, what a knee strike.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment. Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up.
Lands on the chair hard.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
Trouble here. That's a determined stare that's come across her face.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Ooh. Nia's getting picked apart here.
Jax has to find a way to right this ship here, man.
And back into the ring she goes. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
A steel chair and the intent to use it. She's going all out.
Uh-oh. Backbreaker.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. Slam!
Turn Nia Jax around there. Uh-oh. Nia Jax brushes that one off.
Quick thinking right there. Bang, leg lariat. You can tell she's still dazed, and the situation is not good.
It's a go. Right on the mark.
Nia in a terrible predicament.
Catapulting down on the opponent. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
And I say this game plan is working inside Hell in a Cell. Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Sent right through the cell to the outside now. On the plus side, the cell wall broke her fall.
Boom!
Oh yeah, here we go. She's climbing the cell.
I don't know where this climb is supposed to lead, but there aren't many good possible outcomes.
She's looking like a woman possessed, scaling the cell here.
She's made it to the top of the cell, but I'm fairly certain she's not just there for the view.
Just as much carnage has taken place at the top of this demonic structure as it has inside it. Irish whip toward the edge.
Nia's hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out, don't fall.
Nia setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Nia Jax and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these women functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow, they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
Oh, punch lands.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Jax needs to find the best play in her playbook now.
Caught the leg.
Sit hands on every move attempted. Ooh. Jax could be on the verge of seeing stars.
Engineering.
Nia is out. That's it.
Makes the cover. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
Just when we thought it was all over, managing to stay alive.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
She can't possibly take any more.
We all know how tough she is, but tonight, that mage showed
Here is your winner,
The Archetype just walked through hell, and now she's on the way to Jordan Grace at WrestleMania.
Paul. The Archetype defeated Nia Jax in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. She does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a women's title match to make. So get out here, Jordan Grace!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the most dominant athlete of the 21st century, the juggernaut, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Jordan Grace and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does she know?
Does who know what?
Does Jordan know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why they'd pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad. Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night, Moreno and I got our shot at Liv and Raquel. Everything was falling into place. Until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Moreno's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, she turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. You see, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Jordan Grace was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Nia Jax's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse. I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman legend.
That's the champion, and she does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Jordan, I did what I did to protect
You think I need protecting from her?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the Archetype. WWE needs protecting from the Archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make that call. I do.
Jordan, I am your wise man. Listen to me. This woman...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches, and you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Jordynne Grace versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company going to be Jordynne Grace or Roxanne Perez? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the Archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out, in front of 80,000 people. Because tonight's not about me. It's not about the comeback. Tonight is about whether you can carry this company on your back. And I know that I can.
Your old school mind games aren't going to work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year, right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is that I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you are in for a rough night, because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror going to look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out, because tonight, your comeback is over.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Roxanne and Moreno, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Finally, you made it. Took you long enough.
Is this where you tell me again that if I were more of an underhanded rule breaker, I could have gotten back to Jordan faster?
You do listen. Nah, it's too late. You made all those decisions already, and it got you here. Can't argue with success.
Wow. You're being uncharacteristically philosophical.
WrestleMania gets me that way. I was at the, like, what if you told the fans to go to hell after you lost to Jordan a year ago?
I do wonder how things might have been different. Would I be where I am right now?
Same. If only life were like a game. We could finish the mode, go back, and make different choices.
If only. Are you saying you regret something?
Absolutely not. I was talking about you, Archetype. You're about to go out there and get broken into by Jordan Grace. You clearly took a wrong turn somewhere. All my decisions are golden. See ya.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Jordan Grace versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Jordan and the Archetype came here looking for a fight. And they're gonna get it.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here. Cinches up the arm in a series of boots.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Arm trapped. Just unloading knees to the body.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title.
Closed fist connects.
Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's defensive instincts need to kick in. A hard knee to the face. Needing to shake off the cobwebs, but looks like a tall task.
Good night.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
The WWE Women's Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Jordan Grace is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket, turning the tables.
Well-placed elbow fights that off.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He can only be looking for something nefarious down there. Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
A full court press being applied to Grace.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here. Belly to back suplex. No! Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Stalking now, burning holes in her opponent.
Textbook side Russian leg sweep. Rapid fire rights over and over. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
And Grace put a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against her.
She's showing some signs of life here.
Oh, and that surprises Jordan.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes.
Blackout. Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
This is Grace's perseverance getting tested.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top
With the greatest of ease.
Good Lord, taking flight.
From the heavens with the greatest of ease.
And a stomp to the gut. Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
and goes back into the ring here.
Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up.
Going for the pin. Is this over?
2 count.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new WWE Women's Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! She does not need Heyman. She has already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show her how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on her shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Took a minute, but it feels good to be a champion again.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? I told you before, it's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, you know, zig where you could have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back, start over, make new calls, punish Moreno for her betrayal. It's not like you owed her anything.
I don't know about that.
Exactly, you don't. But you could find out if this was a game. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. I can't believe Heyman tried to jump ship to your side. What a piece of work.
Honestly, after everything Heyman's done, I wasn't surprised he tried to pull that.
Good point. Well, I'm glad it was never in doubt that you'd make the right decision.
I didn't need Heyman to get back to where I wanted to be. And I certainly don't need him to stay there either.
Speaking of staying on top, it's now time to defend your championship.
I look forward to the challenge.
You're going to need to pull out all the stops in this title defense.
This is it. Championship match now underway with the WWE Women's title hanging in the balance. This should be a good one.
The competition has always been exceptionally fierce around this title. For the women's division, holding this title is a crowning achievement. Everyone wants their time with it around their waist.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Shoving them away.
Big lockup.
That'll move you back.
Well-executed suplex.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine. And a stomp to the gut.
She's reeling, slowly getting up.
Cinches up the arm and a series of boots.
Consecutive attacks keeping Lynch off her game.
The man's got to figure something out. Oh, and a knee. And another.
Precision strikes. Just going all out with every blow. Oh, she was ready with the cut.
Double underhook. The armbar! Not a position you want to be in. She fights her way out of the armbar. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
She's giving her no room to breathe.
She's definitely not looking. Uh-oh!
Somersault plancha!
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
Hard knee strike right there, man.
She's waiting, laser focused. What has she got planned?
And she slides her back to the mat. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Followed by a forearm smash.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Becky has lost any momentum here.
Lynch is going to have to dig down deep here.
Wow.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Looking dazed, she's an easy target now.
Crab in the face, man.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
And this could be it. Say your prayers. Final prayer. And cover now for the match. And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
She still got gas in the tank. I don't know how, but she does.
It's a go. Right on the mark.
And it is purely academic at this point, as the champ surely knows now. I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed. Followed by a lariat right to the face. Becky can't stop this string of offense.
Becky has run into a roadblock.
Blackout.
And this has become a more grueling fight than anyone could have imagined.
These superstars clearly came out here tonight to prove a point. Oh, clothesline!
You can sense her bad intentions here.
Imminent doom for Becky here.
Oh, vicious knee to the face.
Ooh. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Emma!
The champion retains. The archetype came back, climbed the ladder the hard way, and now she's defending the title like she remembered every run.